Hi everyone, welcome to our weekly Facebook and Instagram Live. I'm Christine Dahl with Fashion Ninja Warrior, and tonight we are going to discuss episode number 83, Questions About Working With Us, Part 2. So we talked about this last time. We didn't get through all the things we wanted to talk about, and you guys had a ton of questions. So I wanted to hop back on and answer more questions. For those of you who are interested in working with us, if you've maybe never been exposed to us, or you're on the fence about working with us, or you've got questions about our services and what we do, that is what we're going to talk about today. So don't forget to share this video. If you're on Facebook, just note that the person cannot watch it unless they're part of our Fearless Fashionpreneur group. If you're on Instagram, tag someone. This video will be up in our story for 24 hours. After that, you have to head over to our Facebook group, The Fearless Fashionpreneur, and you can watch all 83 episodes. That's over 41 hours of free information that you can watch inside our Fearless Fashionpreneur Facebook group. Also, as we're going along, don't forget to give me your hearts, give me your thumbs up. I love it. It's like oxygen to me, guys. I need it. I want to hear from you. I missed you guys last week. We were doing the masterclass last week on holiday e-commerce sales. If you missed it, you can still get it. It is not for the same low price, but you can still get it if you're interested in learning about how to capitalize on holiday sales, especially when it comes to Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We dished out all the secrets on how to have a super effective sale strategy. So you can still get that class. Email me, info@fashionninjawarrior.com, and we will send it to you. Hey, Fashion by Precious, how are you? Hi, Christian. Hi, Rodolfo. Hi, Farron Vintage. Thanks for joining. Hey, Sean. How are you? Good to see you on, girl. So if anyone has any questions, please comment your questions. We will get to all of them, I promise. If you have questions about working with us, etc. So a lot of people lately have been booking our free 20-minute discovery calls, which is great. I love talking to all of you. However, there are only 24 hours in a day and my time is super limited. So I figured let me hop on here and answer any questions that I can on here to help alleviate some of these 20-minute calls and also weed out the serious versus the not serious. And hey guys, it's fine. If you're not serious about working with us or you're not serious about doing a profitable fashion line, that's fine. Hey, that's totally fine. Just, I appreciate, don't waste my time. I won't waste your time, okay? So wanted to get on here and hop on and talk about a couple things. So last time, which was actually 2 weeks ago, we talked about our client success stories and those that don't succeed and why they don't succeed. We talked about why we don't sell our manufacturer list. We talked about how you can get started working with us with $0 down. Yes, you heard me right. $0. You don't need a big budget. Actually, you don't need any money to get started working with us, which is great. And we also talked about some brand new services that we've got going on, including our Instagram growth service, and how you can actually make money with us by referring people to us. Yes, we do pay out referral commissions. We are super happy to do that. So if you want to make some money, or if you want to make enough money to work with us, just start referring people. It's that simple. So today I want to talk about why you can trust us. I want to talk a little bit more about some frequently asked questions that we often get about our services and how they work, and also about how our partnerships can actually provide you with the best quality and services. And of course, I will answer any questions that all of you have as well. So a little bit about Fashion Ninja Warrior for those of you who do not know. So Fashion Ninja Warrior is a global fashion consulting agency, and really we're also a digital marketing agency now. And we work with both startup and established designers every step of the way, helping them start and grow profitable businesses. And we do this through one-on-one coaching, online courses, project management, digital management, and fashion district manufacturing tours around New York City, LA, and Miami. And we really help our clients in every area, from social media and branding to design, development, tech packs, sourcing, your fabrics and manufacturers, crowdfunding campaigns, costing, production, sales, you name it, we cover it. We are a one-stop shop for fashion brands and really for any product-based category business. So if you're selling stationery, or you are selling jewelry, or you're selling, I don't know, candles, right? We can help you. If you have a product that you now need to sell, we can help you sell it. That's what we do. Now, there are two main ways that we do work with our clients. First, we coach and teach you what you need to do. and then you're responsible to go out and do that. That would fall under the category of one-on-one coaching, online courses, and our group coaching program, the Fashion Startup Intensive. That is very much a DIY type of way of learning. You are learning from us, we're coaching you, we're teaching you what you need to do, but the work required is on you. So you need to actually follow what we're asking you to do and telling you what to do and teaching you what to do, and actually go out and do it, right? The flip side of that is the other way that we work with our clients, which is we do the work for you. So you don't really need to do anything. You can just hire us to do everything for you. And that would fall under our project management service and also our digital management service. So project management would be things that relate to your project, which most of the time are fashion brands starting clothing, apparel, shoe, footwear type lines, right? Handbag lines, jewelry lines, whatever the case may be. We can actually oversee the product development of your product. We can help source your fabrics, do tech packs, CADs, all the way through to your product, fittings, revisions, pattern making, all of that stuff. And then also the production process, right? So QCing your production, grading and marking, digitizing patterns, making sure that you've got all of that taken care of and that your production actually comes out the way that you wanted it to. That would fall under our project management service. Then on the flip side, hey, Orna, how are you? And the flip side of that would be our digital management service, which covers all of our social media and digital management services, which include SEO, Instagram growth, Instagram content creation, Instagram full management. We also have blog writing services, email marketing, website building, especially if you are doing a Shopify website. We can help you build your Shopify website, which is awesome. Influencer marketing, Facebook ads, Google AdWords, pretty much anything that you would need on the digital side of things, photography, influencer marketing. We can handle all of that for you as well. Hey, Rakina. Hey, South Elevation. Thanks for joining. Hi, Alpha-Infinite Apparel. Thanks so much for joining. So that's the gist of the two main different ways that we work with our clients. There is an audio recording and a link to that audio recording on the Facebook group that explains a little bit further about all of our services in detail. The good thing is most of our services are offered a la carte. We don't lock you into any kind of crazy contracts or retainers. The only contracts we have are for our Instagram growth. It is a 3-month minimum. That is because it actually gets better over time, so it's in your best interest. And for some of our project management services, we do require a retainer if you're working long-term with us. So we have some clients that we work with for an entire year because we're managing the entire product development and the entire production. And so for things like that, we do have a retainer. But if you're just looking for fabric sourcing or something small, we can offer things like that a la carte as well. And we're also super affordable. And I would argue that we're actually the most affordable out there. I pay very close attention to all of my competitors, and no one is offering prices that we're offering, especially when it comes to the digital marketing type services. If you go to a digital marketing agency, they are going to charge you thousands, if not tens of thousands per month to do the things that we're doing for hundreds of dollars a month. I mean, we can grow your Instagram for $150 a month. That is so affordable. That's crazy, guys. Like, we can do your content for $250 a month. Create all of your content for your Instagram page, $250 a month. That's crazy. Tell me another digital marketing agency that can offer you that, and I will be shocked because I've looked and like minimum is like $5,000 spend per month. So it's crazy. Hey, the vegan Yums. That's a very interesting name. How are you? Thanks for joining. So a couple of things we didn't get to talk about last time, and we did have a couple of questions that came in after the fact, so I wanted to answer them. And I don't think she's on right now, but hopefully she's going to watch the recording. So Sharina had a question. Her question was, have you worked with a client's marketing agency to partner with certain components for their Instagram or website? So yes, because we do a lot of digital marketing services, if you hired us for one of those services, we can certainly partner with any other agencies that you're currently working with to do your website or your Instagram, etc. We obviously would want to know what you've contracted them to do, and obviously what you're interested in having us doing, and making sure that there's no overlap when it comes to that sort of thing. But yes, we definitely want to make sure that everything's on brand, that we're staying in the same aesthetic, the same tone of voice, that we're using the same brand fonts, brand colors, like all of that branding stuff is super, super important. And so we'd want to make sure that we're all kind of on the same page. So yes, that's totally not a problem at all. Another question that came in, and I don't remember who asked this question, but she specifically wanted to know if we actually do one-on-one coaching for custom-made clothing brands or just people that are doing mass production. And so the answer is yes, we can do one-on-one private coaching for people that are doing custom-made clothing. However, keep in mind, I always advise anyone that's doing custom-made to also do a line of ready-to-wear on the side. So that will be what I suggest to you. And the reason is because it is very difficult to make money one-on-one doing custom-made one-of-a-kind clothing. And so I will always recommend that you at least have a line on the side that's ready to wear. That will be my advice because I know it works. And so yes, we can still coach you. We can still help you. A business is a business. And so there's definitely certain things that you need to do to market yourself, get yourself out there, attract the right tribe, the right following, the right crowd. And that applies to any type of business. So yes, hey Naka, how are you? Thanks for joining. Bet on Black, thanks for joining. Another question that we sometimes often get, can anyone book a 20-minute discovery call? So first off, yes, we do have free 20-minute discovery calls. Please note they are discovery calls, not strategy calls, meaning that they are intended to be used to discover how or if we should be working together, right? So these are for questions that you have about working with us, not questions that you have about your business strategy or anything related to your business. If you have questions related to your business, that would fall under our one-on-one coaching, which you can book a strategy session or a one-on-one private session in order to get all those questions answered. But if you would like to work with us and you have questions about working with us, yes, by all means, please schedule a 20-minute discovery call. However, please note we do have rules when it comes to these discovery calls, and I will not have my time wasted and I will not be disrespected. So I'm a very respectful person. I will respect your time and I ask that you will respect my time. So if we see that you are not available for your scheduled call and you don't actually reschedule it at least 24 hours in advance, I may or may not let you reschedule a call. That's my choice, right? My business, my choice. I make the rules and that's my choice. I think that in business, you should respect people's time no matter who you're working with. And so common courtesy is 24 hours advance notice, right? If you can't make your 20-minute call, please give us 24 hours advance notice. We also have a 3 reschedule max. So if you've rescheduled more than 2 times and this is now your 3rd time and you try to reschedule again, I will not let you reschedule. Again, it goes back to respecting my time, treating this like a business, being very professional. If you had a scheduled call with Oprah, would you wait till the last minute to reschedule with her? Probably not, right? So why is it any different with me, right? So I will respect your time. Please respect my time. Thanks for the hearts. Yes. Also, we do have a rule that you have to complete our questionnaire that we send out at least 24 hours in advance of your call as well. So if you're going to learn about me, I would like to learn about you. And so I have a questionnaire that I require everyone to fill out. If you do not fill out the questionnaire 24 hours in advance, I will automatically reschedule your call. If you don't like your new time, you can go in and change the time. But please note, I will not take calls if you have not at least done me the courtesy of filling out this questionnaire. We also ask that you review the audio recording, our client success slide deck, and obviously our website before we have a call so that you are well prepared to ask any questions. Again, 20 minutes goes by really fast and I only have 20 minutes. So those are the rules. If you don't like the rules, no problem. I do not need to work with you and that's totally fine and I'm totally okay with that. So if you are fine with those rules, please go onto our website and book a free 20-minute discovery call. And I would love to talk with you and see how we can possibly work together. Okay, another question that commonly comes up is, Christine, I know I need project management because I need help with my sourcing, manufacture, things like this, but I can't afford it. In my opinion, you can't afford not to have project management. So project management, again, is where we're handling the product development and or production process of your clothing or apparel or accessories line for you. And so it's super important that you have some basic things down in order to make sure that you're going to be successful. And one of those basic things is costing and pricing. And if you're talking to the wrong manufacturer or working with the wrong manufacturer who's charging you way too much, you are going to end up paying through the roof and not make as much money and or not make any money with your sales. So we had, for instance, a client who came to us and was doing these trench coats, and her manufacturer was charging her $325 per piece. She was only doing 20 pieces, keep in mind. So your production cost is always going to be based on quantity, and the lower quantity you go, the higher the price. But $325 for a trench coat is pretty pricey. And I knew this, so I said, let us go and source pricing and get costing for you from 4 different factories that we know in New York and see if we can get the price down. Now, we charged her $300, I think it was, to go and source and talk to these 4 factories. But we ended up getting her price down from $325 a piece to $150 a piece. That's over 50% off what she was actually going to pay. And if you multiply that by 20, because that's the number of pieces she was doing, that's literally a savings of $3,500, let alone the additional savings if she ever decides to produce that trench again. And she paid us $300. So for you to tell me you can't afford to pay me $300 when I might save you as much as $3,500 on your production pricing is a joke. Like, that's so worth it. It's a no-brainer, right? Like, it totally, totally makes sense. So would you pay a few hundred to save a few thousand? Absolutely, right? And that's why project management is so important, and that it's so important that you're working with the right factory. Hey, Rocio, how are you? I'm not sure, you're saying you're not able to join the video. Which video are you referring to? Are you referring to this Facebook Live? If so, try hopping on Instagram, okay? Hey, Natalie. Hi, Love All Apparel. That's a cute name. Thanks for joining. So we are talking about questions that you have with working with us. If you do have any questions at any time, please chime in. I will be sure to answer them. So now I want to talk about the 6 things that make us stand out from our competition. So obviously, yes, there are competitors to what we do. When I first started this business in 2011, there was literally like no one doing it. And now, obviously, a lot of people have jumped on the bandwagon. There's even been people that have come and tried to steal our coaching secrets and start their own consulting business. And that's fine. They can do whatever they would like to do. I always have the mentality that if you try to cheat, you will never win. But I will say that we are very different and unique from any of our quote-unquote competitors out there. So I truly believe there is no competitor to what we do, 100%. Some people do parts of what we do, but I have yet to find someone that does all of what we do. And we do a lot of things, and there's a reason that we do a lot of things. So number 1, we are the most affordable. I have meticulously looked at all of my competitors. I know what they all charge. Trust me, you will not find someone that is cheaper than what we charge. We literally have something for everyone's budget. So if you come to me and say, I have only $39, what can I get? Yes, you can actually purchase something for $39. We have online tradings. A lot of them we offer early bird pricing. We have one coming up called Intelligent Instagram. And yes, we offer crazy discounts when we first launch things. So that Intelligent Instagram Masterclass that's coming up in a couple of weeks is only $35 when we're going to actually charge $129 on our website once it's finished. So we offer early bird discounts. We offer opportunities for you to get started with $0, which includes PayPal credit. We have payment plan options, which help you break down payments into 4 easy payments with Quad Pay. So there's literally something for everyone's budget. Instagram growth, only $150 per month. We've done fabric sourcing for like $200 of fabric. So there's literally something. We have online courses starting at $67 and up. There's literally something for almost everyone's budget. You will not find that at any other competitor. Hey, Shop Glovin, Linda, how are you? Number 2, we are a full service agency. Other agencies specialize in 1, maybe 2 of the things that we specialize in. And the reason that we are a full service agency is because I want to make sure that I am not biased, that I can offer you the most ethical and unbiased opinion on where you should be spending your money. And the only way to do that is to actually offer everything. So if you go to a digital marketing agency and you tell them I have $5,000 to spend, they will tell you spend your $5,000 on me and do Facebook ads or Instagram ads, whatever the case, right? If you have $5,000 and you go to a production company, they are going to tell you spend it on production, right? Because that's what they do and that's what they make money on. When you come to us and say you have whatever budget, $5,000, I will sit down and put together a budget plan for you. And I will say, okay, you need to spend $1,000 on this and $1,000 on that. And actually you need to keep $2,000 on the side because later down the line, you're going to need it for this, right? So I can actually offer you really good, unbiased, ethical advice on where you should be spending your money, even if it includes not spending your money on me. If I'm really doing my job as a coach and coaching you properly and wanting you to succeed, I will not tell you to spend all your money on me, because if you spend all your money on me, you will have no money for the line and you will not be successful, right? So I only win if you win. I only win if you succeed. So I actually need you to succeed, because if you don't succeed, you actually make me look bad, and then it's not good for either of us. You're not going to win and I'm not going to win. So I have no problem telling you not to spend money on me and to put your money on the side or do this or do that, because I want you to win at the end of the day. And I can only do that because I offer everything. Literally everything I offer in one way, shape, or form. Okay? Number 3, the third thing that makes us different and stand out from our competition is we don't do any pattern making or production in-house. Now I know a lot of you might be thinking that's not a good thing, but I will explain to you why it's actually a good thing. So every type of garment, every type of fabric, every type of item is different. It requires different machinery, different finishes, and you need a very skilled and experienced person to handle those different types of products and different types of fabrics, right? So if I was going to be able to help everyone, no matter what category of product you were doing, I would have to hire a team of at least 10 pattern makers, at least 10 sample makers, and a production facility of at least 50 different seamstresses to be able to handle all the different products with all the different fabrics and all the different types of things, right? Swimwear is not the same as a tailored suit, which is not the same as fur coats, which is not the same as an evening gown, right? So in order to be able to service all of these varying products and clients, we don't do any pattern making or production in-house, so that I can then outsource it and find the correct, most skilled person for you. And I will tell you that if I did do it in-house and I did have my own pattern makers on staff, trust me, I would recommend you use them whether they were actually skilled in your product or not. And that's just because as a business owner, I need to make sure that my people are actually getting paid. And I need to make sure I have enough work for them, correct? So I know a lot of business owners, and especially in New York City, because rent is really high and they're suffering and they need more business, they will take on any project that comes their way, whether their pattern maker is actually skilled in that area or not. And that's not right, and that's not fair to you guys. You shouldn't get crappy product just because you went to a facility that lied to you about whether or not they could actually handle what you're actually asking them to do, right? So for this reason, I do not have my own pattern makers in-house. I do not have my own production facility in-house. This is not the way that we operate. There are many different facilities out there that specialize in very specific products. And so we use those facilities that we've built relationships with, that we trust, that we know, that are good, and that are actually going to do a good job for you. And actually, we introduce you to those facilities on our manufacturing tours, which we do in LA, New York City, and Miami. And we actually have an LA one coming up on December 6th. There's actually, I think, still one early bird ticket left. Tickets go really fast for these tours. People love them. We take you around to 5 to 6 different manufacturers that we know and we trust and we use. We introduce you to them, and we teach you along the way how to start your fashion line and every step of how to take your idea from a sketch all the way through to a final garment. So you get one-on-one time with us for an entire day. We have lunch. We drive around in a van. It's great. It's so much fun. People literally come to more than one tour because they love it so much. And you also walk away with our preferred vendor list, which has over 95 of our preferred vendors and suppliers, as well as over 25 cheat sheets, templates, scripts, everything you'd possibly need to guide you along the way. Hi, Coach Karina. Thanks so much for joining. So this is why we actually don't do any pattern making or production in-house. So when you come to us and you want quotes for pattern making or production, understand you need to first hire us, because it will take our time to now go out and source the right pattern maker and production facility for you and get those quotes. And that falls under our project management service, okay? And this is really how our partnerships can provide you the best quality, right? I am very, very specific about quality because I'm a designer and I want you to have quality product, and I see too much crappy product on the market, and we don't need any more crappy product. We need quality product, right? Okay. Number 4, we've got the connections. And so I kind of already talked about this, but obviously we've built up a list of preferred vendors and suppliers over the last 15 years of my career, and really probably close to 30 years if you include all of my project managers and my production consultant who has over 30 years of experience in the industry. Our project managers, some of them have 20, 25 years of experience. So all combined, that's like probably close to 100 years. It's crazy. But we've got all the preferred vendors and suppliers, whether you need a manufacturer domestically or overseas, whether you need a PR showroom to help you get PR and press, whether you need retailers, fulfillment centers, trademark attorneys, CPAs, whatever it is that you possibly could need, we have someone that we can refer to you. We have a specific team of people that we work with and we love, and we've built relationships with them, and we get good pricing from them, and they treat our clients really good. And so that's why we love working with them, and that's why we love referring them to all of our clients. So we've got the connections. Number 5, we focus on sales from the beginning. So if you go to most of these other consulting agencies, they do not focus on sales. They a lot of times focus on the product, which yes, is very important. You need to focus on the product and production, but no sense in having a great product if you have no idea how to sell it. And this needs to be discussed upfront in the beginning, not at the end after your product is already made. And this happens way too often. I get a lot of people coming to me from other consultants because they're like, now I have a product, how the heck am I supposed to sell this thing? Or I threw it up on my website, but I'm not getting any sales, right? So rather than focusing on production, we focus on the sales and marketing side instead, because honestly, you technically could have crap product. If you knew what you were doing with marketing and sales, you could sell the heck out of it, right? So I hate saying that because I'm a designer and I love beautiful product, but there's a lot of crappy product out there and people are selling it because they know sales and marketing. So we like to make sure and help our clients make sure that they're using their budget wisely to be able to afford production, but also to be able to afford marketing. And money needs to be spent on marketing so that you don't have tons of inventory left over that you can't actually move. And number 6, the 6th reason that we are different or makes us stand out from our competitors is that we are actually a Christian-based business. And so I am a firm believer in tithing. We tithe 10% of our profits to our local church, and we also pray with and for our clients. And let me tell you, there is power in prayer, and I love praying with my clients. If you are a Christian, I love working with you. It's great to be able to pray with you. And if you're not a Christian, that's fine too. I will still pray for you. I will pray for your line to do successful, and trust me, God will move. And so these are the 6 things that make us different from all of our competitors. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about with you guys today. Does anyone have any last minute questions? We talked about a lot of things on our Facebook Live 2 weeks ago regarding a lot of our different services, but I know I wasn't able to get through everything, so I wanted to hop on here and do a little part 2 with all of you. Hi, Clothing with Love. That's a great name. Poetic Fanny, thanks for joining. Doreen, how are you? All right, guys, so a couple of announcements. Go back and watch our previous Facebook Lives, definitely episode number 16, where we talk about how to select the right fashion coach. If you don't work with me, that's fine. I highly suggest you do work with a coach. Just make sure that you use this checklist. Please, please, please. I have people coming to me with horror stories from the previous coaches that they've worked with, that have burned them, that have stolen their ideas, like so many crazy, crazy things. So please watch this Facebook Live episode 16. Go back, watch it, and make sure that you're educated when you are working with a coach. Hey, South Elevation wants to know, when will the next Miami manufacturing tour be? Great question. We probably will not plan one until next year. So definitely stay tuned. Also keep in mind that if you're in the Miami area and would like a private tour, we do offer private tours at any time, and we can definitely arrange one with our project manager who's there to give you a private tour as well. So just email us, info@fashionandjawar.com, or schedule your free 20-minute discovery call, and we can definitely schedule your private tour at any time. Awesome. Great question. So don't forget to go back and listen to the audio recording. I'm going to put a link on the Facebook that just explains all of our services in great detail. And if you'd like to learn more about how our clients have gone from 2 to 22,000 followers in a year, or how one of our other clients went from 10 comments per post to over 70 comments per post on Instagram, we have a brand new masterclass. I am super excited. It's called Intelligent Instagram. I truly believe that we all need to be intelligent when it comes to using social media, especially Instagram. So on this masterclass, we are literally going to give you all of our strategies that we've taught all of our clients that have helped them achieve all of these amazing things on Instagram. So you're going to learn tools to easily plan your feed and schedule posts, where to pull your photos and contents, because hello, who's got time to do photo shoots all the time for Instagram? I don't know about you, but I certainly don't. So I'm going to tell you exactly where to actually get your content. We're going to tell you how to make it look cohesive, on brand, and beautiful. We're going to talk about hashtag strategies, which is actually how you get found on Instagram, so pretty important. We're going to talk about how to get anywhere from 200 to 2,000 organic targeted followers per month. Yep, no fake followers here. We're also going to talk about how to craft compelling captions that get comments, how to extract your emails from your followers, affordable options to hire help, the best tools, apps, and hacks to use, and so much more. By the end, you will walk away with an intelligent step-by-step outline exactly how to grow your Instagram. Finally, yes, to finally grow that Instagram, okay? This live training is worth over $400. We normally sell courses like this for $129, but the early bird price is only $35 if you sign up within the next week. Otherwise, it goes up to $49, excuse me. And if you're an FSI, Fashion Startup Intensive student, it is only $10 for you. You're welcome. Okay? So sign up for Intelligent Instagram. The link for that is intelligentinstagram.eventbrite.com. And we also have our LA manufacturing tour. You can purchase tickets for that. LA tour, the number 6.eventbrite.com. And next week, we will be back with our Facebook and Instagram Live, and we'll be doing a case study on the brand Ministry of Supply. So I hope to see you all then. Thanks so much for joining. Have a great night, everyone. Bye. Doreen wants to know, where will it be held? Where will what be held? The Instagram Masterclass, it's online. It is totally online. All you need is a computer or phone or iPad to log in. Hope that answers your question. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining. Bye for now.